they've got a lot of interesting things. For example, they got a lot of bats.
I love bats.
Yeah, it's like Chinese restaurants.
The Maldives are Holocaust deniers.
He gave me some advice in stand-up comedy. He said I should be more understandable for just regular people. I should make more jokes about families. Every person got family, which is not true, by the way.
He should make a movie about a Bollywood choreographer. How do they keep it fresh?
Every person from Kazakhstan can do rap. That's a fact. I mean, I'm not kidding right now. I'm telling you.
What about Gary the Gangster? Why don't you give him a call? I love this guy! Woo! Oh, that was funny. Oh, I haven't laughed like that for so long. Thank you so much. Hello and welcome to the Big English Stand-Up Podcast. Oh my God! Oh my God! How are you?
Hello.
My name is Steve Foreman. I'm here with Evgeniy Chebatkov.
Hello. Finally.
Hello, everybody. We're back. We're backity back. Dude, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing good.
Yeah,
I was in Kazakhstan for a while, so
Yay!
yeah, I experienced a lot.
Yes, tell us.
Yeah.
But tell us what happened. I'm sure everybody's heard about what happened in Kazakhstan.
Exclusive.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about what.
Well, I was in my hometown in Ust-Kamenogorsk, and during all those activities, I was in my apartment with my mom, with my dog, and my cat, and just sitting home. But I saw everything were happening around, and that was terrifying because we didn't have any kind of internet or mobile connection, nothing. So we just like you just seeing like in the black room with light and water and nothing more, no information coming. So all your information is actually your window. Mm-hmm. So what you see outside, that's what actually happened. And I saw a lot of gangsters, I would say, the people in masks running around and just grabbing things, broken things. So yeah, that was pretty scary.
Okay.
Yeah, but in Almaty, wow, that was a big party actually.
Wow. Certainly was, yeah. Well, so it's like 30 years, right? 30 years of just kind of frustration, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there was some kind of internal battle going on, right? In between is he president or prime minister? President.
Who? Tokayev?
Either of them, yeah.
Well, he's like super president. He's
super president.
Yeah, president. And we also got Nazarbayev, who's a father of nation.
He certainly is. Yeah. So a bit of a family tussle there led to some shops getting smashed up. So just remember that next time you have any kind of family disagreement, okay? Try not to smash up any shops. So is that right? You're in the Maldives?
Yeah.
Let's lift the mood. Why don't you tell me about is that your first time?
Yeah, first time.
Tell us about it. Tell me. Because I honestly, I've heard so much about it from different people. Yeah. Mostly Russians. And I've heard all kinds of things about the Maldives.
Really?
Yeah, man. I've heard all kinds of things. Mixed reviews. But why don't you tell us how it all was, and then I'll tell you what I heard.
Well, they've got a lot of interesting things in Maldives. For example, they got a lot of bats, like bats everywhere. Bats everywhere.
I love bats.
Yeah, it's like Chinese restaurants.
The Chinese tourists are going to be coming soon.
Yeah. But on our island, we had only Russians, English people, some Polish, a little bit, and some Ukrainians and Americans. Mm-hmm. That's it. No more nations. Right. Well, and also they got a lot of sharks, like a lot of sharks, but they're all small and not dangerous. But I mean, when somebody says, "Oh, it's not dangerous, but it's still shark," it's difficult to believe. Yeah, just you see the shark. Yeah. Also, for example, on Maldives, they not believe that Israel exists, so they
You kidding?
No, I'm serious. They are a very Muslim country.
They are. The Maldives are Holocaust deniers. Oh no! Wait a minute. I didn't know that about the Maldives.
They there's no Israel. There's no such country.
Well,
yeah. Well, there are a lot of countries who are not.
Wait a minute. How did you find that out?
Well, I was just reading information about Maldives because every time a new place, I just open different sites and information because that's interesting for me when it's new place and facts. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that also you're not acceptable to have a dog on Maldives. So there's no dogs.
No dogs on Maldives. Okay.
Yeah, no pork.
No pork. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
super Muslim. Okay.
No alcohol. No drugs.
Whoa! Stop. Whoa. Okay.
Now there are some alcohol, but I mean it's not interesting for me. But there are a lot of alcohol on the small islands, whereas the island is hotel. For example, in our case, we're the same. So we had a hotel, which is like the island, so island hotel, and there is a lot of alcohol there, but you can't find it in the cities. They've got actually one city, Mali.
Mali, yeah.
You can find it. Well, but that was very, very nice and wonderful shore and fantastic ocean. So I'd like it very much. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what kind of information you got about Maldives, but as far as I understood, it's not all good, right? It's controversial.
Well,
no?
I mean, I don't know where to begin, but I've run into a few people that have gone to the Maldives, and okay, the first person that told me about the Maldives was I was fooling around with an air stewardess, okay, and the way it works with there was a chartered flight, so they fly over there, and she had to stay there for 2 weeks because the flight doesn't come back. So they give her a hotel and they give some basic food and things like that. And I remember she was just saying, yeah, I mean, it's pretty beautiful the first kind of few days. You're like, oh, wow, I'm in paradise. But then like day 4, day 5, day 6, you're just like, there isn't even a ping pong table. There's nothing to do. You walk the whole island in just less than an hour, and you're just sitting and you feel like you're just stranded and just like sitting there. That was the first thing. Then there was a woman I spoke to. She's gone to the Maldives, I think, for the second time. Yeah. Check this out. During one of the lockdowns last year, she went to the Maldives.
Yeah.
And stayed for 2 months.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
2 months. But then she's just come back for the second time. And then some of the things she was telling me, because now she's beginning to compare the hotels and compare stuff. And she was saying, like, well, we wanted to go snorkeling. $170 to go snorkeling, and there was a family of 4 or 5, so it's like $600, $700 to go snorkeling. Yo, hello, what?
It's not even diving, huh?
It's not even diving. No, it's not even diving. It's literally just a stupid little plastic thing you put on your face, right?
Yeah.
She's like, next thing you know, they've just taken another $700 off me for snorkeling. It's not like the fish belong to them or the water. Nothing belongs. Clat. And then just things like that. Really, no alcohol. Sometimes very strict, which is very difficult for many Russian people. And just things like that. It's very interesting. It is. Did you walk through the city? Did you walk through Mali or not?
No. We just straight from the airport to our island, and to go around our island, it takes like 7 minutes. It took 7 minutes all island around. So small, like really small.
Wow.
But I mean, I don't know. I had my laptop with me, so I just wrote a lot of jokes, a lot of material, and I was just walking near the ocean. I like that.
That's great, man. Yeah. But there is that philosophical question though, like how long? Like a lot of us, certainly in the West, we say, I just want to go to lie on a beach. I just want to lie on a beach and think about nothing and do absolutely nothing. But if you're honest with yourself, how many days is it before you're really getting it? Not bored, but you're just like, oh man, you start doing the things you did before, listening to podcasts, or in my case, or doing, not clearing your head, like 3-4 days, something like that, and then you're back to your old self a little bit, right?
But I'm still a little bit. It's not like jet lag, but I still feel that it's different. Okay. When it was so sunny, and here's in Moscow, so different. And when I was leaving the airport, there was a girl on the kind of reception on the airport, and she's like, "So how do you like your vacation?" I said, "Very good. Now I'm going back home to windy, cold Moscow." And she's like, "Why?"
So what's the plan for this year? You got any big plans? You making movies? Are you making a movie?
What movie? Oh, yeah.
Are you sure about this? About Russian films are kind of shit.
Yeah, I know that. That's sometimes I can't even see that. Sometimes I can even see that.
They're gonna let you down, man.
I had 4 invitations.
Right. You did?
Yeah, but I canceled most of them. I try.
It's too easy. Yeah, I knew it.
When I read a script, I saw a lot of questions, and excuse me, I just can't do that. I'm sorry.
Please, could you tell us about one of them? I'd love to hear this. I'd love to hear this. The movie offer that you got. I'd love to. Who are you playing? Why did they choose you? What kind of...
Okay. I've got one script. Okay. And they were super serious with that. Okay, that's a mystic story. My hero, he's a guy with big mental problems. And he lost his family or something. And he decided to commit suicide. But he can't. Because he just don't have balls to do that. So he's like, I just want, but I can't. I just want. And so he visited a group, psychologist, for people with the same problems. And in the end of this course, he saw a woman, and she let's have a deal. I'll kill you because I've got my mental problem, and I just really want to kill person. So that's my passion.
I like it so far.
Yeah. And so I need to kill you, and you die as you want, and I'll do that. And he said, yeah, that's great, but it's so nervous, and she's like, yeah, and I also, when I'll kill you, I don't want to go to the jail, so that will be like like accident. Okay. I just it's not like I would take a gun and shoot you. So it's gonna be some kind of accident. And she wrote him a word, which is the word like a stop word to stop all that gang.
Yeah.
And my character, he just lost it. So
this is good. And you just like this script, guys. This is all right.
So he lost that.
Yeah.
And after that, he just he find a girl, and she's wonderful, and his life become better. But he understood that this lady, first lady, she's hunting. Actually, she wanna kill him. So and he wanna stay alive, and he found a police guy, a friend, to stop this crazy woman.
Right.
So that's it. But I mean, the story.
Well, you're the main character.
Yes, but story maybe it's not so bad. I mean, it's pretty original.
Okay. Yeah, but you're quite good at telling stories, so
maybe
you're quite good at it. So.
But I mean,
maybe it's
that's
good.
Russian. That's Russian. You know what I'm saying? That's the question of how to make it. That's the biggest problem.
Okay,
that's the biggest. The script may be good,
right?
But how to? I mean, I just don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
You just had too many doubts. Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanna do movies. I mean, I just like it, and I mean that's so great. I love movies, different movies, but not Russian movies. not all of them. So.
Well, I told you. I mean, I decided to watch this Idealny Mushina. The ideal man.
Yeah.
Igor.
Russian.
Yeah.
With Igor Creed.
Igor Creed.
Oh my God.
Igor Creed, if you don't know, guys, he's a pop star. Very, very successful. People love him, really. He's a teeny bopper pop star rapper.
Wow.
Sort of bad boy, but he looks like,
by the way,
a sweet.
You saw
sweet
how Drake stole his video, his idea.
Drake stole Igor Creed's video.
Yes, exactly. You saw that?
Yeah, well, he's allowed because he's black. No, but do tell.
I'm gonna. You're gonna see that.
Really?
I'm gonna show you. Yeah. I'm gonna show you.
He stole. That's kind of hard to believe, but okay.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not? I mean, people are saying some strange things about Drake. That he's very odd, and he has his own team of writers now. He doesn't even really.
Really?
He doesn't really even produce his own material. He's got like a little sweatshop doing it or somewhere.
Cool.
Anyway, something. Yeah, absolutely. So I watched. Did you watch the Igor Creed movie?
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I was done in about 15 minutes. I just said,
really?
I can't watch this anymore.
Oh my God.
I cannot watch this anymore. Did you see it?
No, but I mean, I saw the prints and I saw advertising of that movie, but that's enough for me. I'm not. I mean, I don't need to see that to understand how it's
my own fault. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the last good Russian movie you saw?
Oh, yeah, I gotta tell you that the last great movie I saw Russian, that was I think
Green Elephant.
Bykov.
No, what?
Yuri Bykov. That's the director's name.
Right.
Yuri Bykov. Movie Durak.
Okay.
You saw that?
No.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. That's that's so professional
Okay.
and that's kind of there are some great Russian directors right now, but I mean,
but I feel sorry for them. I feel terrible for them because I can see the environment that they're working in.
Yeah, and people like Sarik Andreasyan still creating things, and they still the superhero movie by Sarik Andreasyan. You saw that?
No.
Oh, where there was a Kazakh guy, Russian guy, Ukrainian girl, and Armenian guy, and they were like Fantastic Four.
Oh right, nice one.
Yeah, but with the different abilities and with the, for example, Armenian guy, he could, stones, different type of stones. He just can move them.
Right.
A Ukrainian girl, she can become invisible.
Right.
Kazakh guy, he's just fast and he can fight well. So just basic Kazakh guy. and Russian, he can become a huge bear with machine gun. Can you believe in that?
That sounds good to me.
Speaking about movies, oh my God, I was in Kazakhstan and a friend of mine, he decided to make movies, to write movies, to become a script writer for movies. So, and the one guy, the different guy in Kazakhstan, he wrote like a huge system of movie theaters. He's got a movie theaters, like 50 movie theaters in Kazakhstan. That's for Kazakhstan, that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot everywhere, but 50. So, and he decided that it's time for him to create his own movies. So he's got a team with script writers, actors, directors, producers, and so he produced his own movies to show them in his own movies. Absolutely. So it's like in United States, 100 years ago.
Is it called upward integration or something? You know, where you own, you move.
Yeah. And so he bought a mountain in Almaty. Yeah.
You can't buy a mountain.
No, you can.
How do you buy a mountain?
You just can't. you just buy.
I want that one. No, that one. That's mine. You can't. What are you?
No.
What's wrong with?
No, you can't.
He bought a mountain. Oh, I don't think Jeff Bezos has even bought a mountain. You can't buy a mountain. What do you think this is?
Okay, he bought a mountain and
yeah, just carry on with it.
And he placed a huge letters, the name of his movie theater.
No, he didn't.
No, he did.
He's making Donald Trump look like a pussy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wow. And what's his surname? Or what's the name of? Is it the name of the company?
Yeah, the name of all his movie theaters.
Which is
Kinopark.
Kinopark on a mountain. I like this guy. Yeah. I like this guy. All right.
Yeah, and he actually looks like a gangster from a Japanese movie.
Okay.
Like a typical Yakuza guy.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a picture with him, so that's the guy.
Oh, right, yeah, bad. Yeah, he looks
yeah.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and they invited me on the premiere of their first movie. Mm-hmm. Their first movie, which they decided to produce and show in their movie theaters. And he told me before that it's now new era for Kazakhstan, because in his movie theaters he's gonna show only his movies, and and no those Hollywood or stupid European movies, and so and they like that's a big result of the big work of all team, our movie Big Kazakh Family. That's the name of the movie, but that was a movie, My Big French Family. That's a comedy movie, like French comedy movie category B, like all French comedies.
Yeah.
Like 7 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So, and they took the script of this French movie and just changed it. So they took out all French characters and put all Kazakhs instead.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
And so here we go. That's the movie. We got the movie. And
oh man,
when I asked them about that, I try to be polite, because they're like, well, that's kind of a little bit similar, and just, and the guy said, well, the idea is that for Kazakh people it's difficult to see French people because they don't understand French people. Mm-hmm. You see? Yeah. It's like, it's better French movies for French people, English movies for English people, Russian for Russian, Kazakh for Kazakh, Mm-hmm. That's how it works. Because that way you can understand what's going on there. Okay? Mm-hmm. And plus, there is no any system to protect your script or your ideas. You can just take them and use. So if you can buy a mountain, you can take whatever you want.
You can do anything. The guy's already bought a mountain. Are you going to bet against him? I'm not. I'm not going to bet. He's going to have the name of his company on the moon soon, right? In big letters. So, are you going to make a movie with him? Are you? Please tell me you will. Please tell me you're going to be in his next movie.
Yeah, I'll be in the movie Braveheart. That's going to be a story, a Kazakh story.
Yeah. God.
No, I'll be... well, I said that I'm not ready for that. I don't have enough practice and education in that question.
Are you taking acting classes?
Sometimes, because my girlfriend, she's an acting coach.
Of course, but she can't teach you, can she?
No, she can sometimes.
Really?
She always gives me some tasks for improve, and I'm always trying to do my best. So
has she got a course? Has she got 10 classes or something?
She got course right now, and she got a lot of she got course for stand-up comedians. She got course for improv comedy. She got course for actors. She got course for non-actors. Yeah, she's doing that right now.
Okay, we'll put the link somewhere.
Okay, and and they invited me to take part in the movies in the future, but I said no. And like, why? Why not? Why not? That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
And he said, wait a minute. You do know about the mountain, right?
Keep going. First of all, I want to ask you, do you know things about mountain? You know that? Okay, keep going. That sounds like an argument in any conversation, right? You can always use that in any conversation.
Oh dear. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and so he said that's the real deal. And after that, he gave me also one very bright advice. He said, it's time for you to go to the movies right now, because can you imagine? You're now 31, but when you be like 40, can you imagine that in 40 you will doing stand-up? That's ridiculous. And I'm like, what? And he's like, no, I mean, you'll be a grown-up man. And you're going to a stand-up?
I love this guy! Can I book him for my birthday, please? This guy's hilarious. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, poor Xenia and Nurlan, 40, doing stand-up. Oh, that would be just so terrible. That's right. In 10 years, with 10 years more life experience and things to tell people from the stage. That's the saddest thing I can imagine.
That's right.
Please continue. What else did this guy say?
Well,
I love this guy.
He also said that he talked to Koreans. Oh, yeah. And and he said, I got a connection with Koreans, with a team who created all Koreans big movies now.
I really don't think he does, but go ahead.
Yeah. And like Squid Game.
Yeah, of course.
And like, yeah. And he said, and well, they didn't impress me, he said.
Well, maybe he could tell the writer of Squid Game about his mountain. I'd like to see, or the director of Parasites, tell him about the mountain, and then maybe see if they could see what they would think about that.
Yeah, but and he said, well, but I still think, why those Parasites and Squid Game, why they're so famous?
Why is that?
Why they're so successful? And he just looked at me like, okay, tell me. I want to hear, what do you think? But I've got a real answer. Please remember about mountain. Keep going. Respond me. No, seriously, what do you think? Okay, Steve, that's a question for you. Why do you think Parasites and Squid Game are so popular?
Are you asking me seriously?
Yeah. I mean, just give it a try.
Okay, so I've been doing comedy for some years, and always in the back of my mind, there's this thing, satire. And satire is specific because it attacks and it exaggerates specific things. Politics, the way that we do things, our culture. It's very sharp, and there's a certain way that you do it. Now, we have some great guys that do it in the UK, and that's why I've always thought to myself, I need to grow up a lot more as a comedian before I can really do kind of real satire, But when I see it, I know it's happening. When I see it, I know it. And Squid Game and Parasites are both... It's so sharp. It's such sharp satire of the whole capitalist system, the whole culture that we're living in, the whole mentality that we have, the traps. It's all about the traps that our society puts us in. you know, but they did it in this South Korean way, in this Asian way of doing things. So that made it even more interesting. That gave it an extra aspect. If it had been done in the UK, if it had been done in America, it would be slightly different. I think we can all agree, right? And they just went pow, and both of those shows just absolutely attacked the whole structure of our society. And I'm pleased. I'm really glad that stuff was successful, because that gives me hope that people are not as stupid as I think they are when I go on the internet. That's my answer.
But okay, that's a great theory. But let's give a shot to a mountain owner, mountain landlord.
Yeah, but Steve, but do you have a mountain?
He said, no. I said something like that, but I mean, I was a little bit shorter because I said, well, that's a great script and great social things, and I mean, that's understandable for everybody. And he said, no. It's so successful because now in the world, people like to see more Asian faces.
Like BTS.
Yeah, why BTS are successful? Just think about that, huh?
The Mountain Man.
Yeah.
Huh?
That explains a lot.
Guy,
Nurlan Sabur, why he's successful in Russia? Huh?
Okay, more from Mountain Man. What's going on? What else did he say?
Well, yeah. He told me that I can also write a script for a movie.
God.
Yeah, if I want.
Well, you sure?
Yeah.
Right.
And well, I'm thinking about Avatar.
Okay. He said that.
No, that's my ideas already.
Right.
Yeah. I just want to. I want to do Avatar in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
So
just paint yourself blue. Just always.
Yeah, no,
you like the color blue. It's your favorite color.
Yes,
right?
yes. Yeah, just change the story a little bit. So and
this is an amazing thing. I've seen some other podcasters talk about this. There's this class of people. Like, I love this guy. I love this guy. I want to invite him to my birthday, honestly.
Yeah.
But there does seem to be this new class of people who they make a lot of money, and from that point, they just decide that they're good at everything.
Yeah.
You know, they know about everything, and they can teach everybody about anything and everything. You know, this guy's a successful businessman who with bricks and mortar cinemas, but it's a little bit of a leap from there to think that he knows how to dramatize or create a great movie. It's a little bit of a jump. Now, we see this all the time. If you're a Premier League football fan, we see this all the time. Owners, rich owners buying a club. My favourite one is probably Cardiff City. Some time ago, this Asian businessman bought Cardiff City. So Cardiff City is like 100 years old or more. It's an old. Cardiff is the capital of Wales, man. I mean, very loyal fans. They'll give you a fight too, Cardiff. And not that I would know anything about that, but they're called the Bluebirds because the colour of their shirt is blue.
Yeah.
This Asian businessman comes in and says, okay, we're changing the colour of the shirt to red because that's lucky in my culture.
Really? And they still Bluebirds.
Well, they were last year. Last year they were the Bluebirds.
Oh my God.
So things like that. So that's like a real good example of these people that they move into. They're like Godzilla. They just think they can just do whatever they want. But this guy is probably my favorite one of all of these guys. I just can't wait to hear what he said next.
Well, he gave me some advice on stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah. Of course he did. Of course he did. And I hope you listened very carefully.
Of course, yeah. Well, he said I should be more understandable for just regular people.
Okay.
So that's the main point. And the second point is that I should make more jokes about families, because families is like very important, and every person got them. So every person got family, and which is not true, by the way. And so every person got family, and that is all about him. So it's always about him. So that is what's my game plan should be in my career. Yeah. And well, I said thank you so much. I'll try to do my best.
I wish I could see your face when he's telling you this.
Oh, I mean, I'm a good actor here. Yeah. Because my face was like, wow. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, really? Like, no doubts.
Can I just write that down? Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, and get yourself an Asian face if you can, because
that's my big
people
plan.
Want to see that.
That's my big plan. Yeah.
How did you run into this guy? I mean, he just a Kazakh billionaire.
Yeah, because a friend of mine, he was a script writer of that movie. Yeah, and he invited me, and he just presented me.
I mean, I'd just like to say one thing. It's going to be quite hard to make enough content to fill 50 cinemas by yourself.
They're going to do 12 movies this year. That's the plan they shared with me. They said in 2022, we're going to do 12 movies.
So it's going to be like a Kazakh Bollywood, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard about the numbers? They make 3 movies a day in Bollywood or something. Yeah. I went to an Indian restaurant. I went to an Indian restaurant a few days ago, and they had the Bollywood up on the screen.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed it so much. It's so silly. And but I did, to be honest, I did start to see a little bit of a pattern when I was a student. The Indian Bollywood cable TV had just come out, and that was my favorite. I would just turn it on, and it would just lift my mood. You know, these pretty Indian girls. But I started noticing the same thing. The boy in the video, he's always a bad boy. There was one guy, he didn't even take his aviator sunglasses off for the whole video. Like, you never saw his eyes. He was just a bad boy with a motorcycle. And she, of course, is just like this dancing princess. This is my new favorite
movement. Great.
Like that was, I don't know what that one means. But I was sitting watching it thinking, how many different movements are there? I mean, they just sit there, and he should make a movie about. He should make a movie about a Bollywood choreographer. How do they keep it fresh?
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, we can all do the light bulb, right? Patting the dog and the light bulb, that's a classic. But then all this, someone's got to choreograph all that.
Oh, yeah. That's creative.
And then tell 200 people to do it all at the same time.
Well, I think people in India, they can do that like from the day they were born. So that's just so natural for them.
Could be.
I think so. They're not like Europeans, very, very calm and difficult to move. No. Oh, European and Russian dance. Very, very straight. You're always straight. But Indians, they just can't fly in that. So they're flying, and it's different. I think they all just a little bit choreographers themselves. That's what I think. I think sometimes they even improvising. But I mean, I think all the time. All those lines. Where are you? Who are you? I love you. No, you're my brother. I'm your sister.
Yeah, some of them got heavy. There was one video where the girl has been promised to a wealthy man, and he's young, but he's wealthy, from a wealthy family, and she's in love with her colleague. You know, he's like some kind of ITsnik, he's like IT support or something. And what was interesting was that they're all got light skin, but he had very dark skin. He looked like kind of like a South Indian, like a Sri Lankan, super dark brown. And he comes in and she's kind of like, she likes him. She works in an office. Everybody's kind of like white collar class, but he's from a different class. But then they have a connection, and then they show the wedding, and they each poison themselves, man.
Oh no.
I know. What's that one? What fairy tale is that where the two lovers poison themselves?
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's I think that is a so popular idea.
It was
to
really
love us.
It was really sad. I nearly cried into my curry. I mean, it was very, you know, I wanted to say to the owner, what are you trying to do here? Are you trying to feed me or break my heart? I mean, come on. Mixed emotions. I can't have this herbs and spices coming at me now. I've got this. I've got suicide to deal with. Yeah, but Romeo and Juliet. But Juliet wasn't promised to another man, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Yeah.
So which is the fable where... it's probably... it's out there, but I just don't remember.
The same stories, by the way, a little bit similar. The story of Niagara Falls. Mm-hmm. The name of the falls, Niagara, is for an Indian girl.
Okay.
And she also...
I didn't know that.
Really? Well, she was also had to become a wife of the guy she didn't love, so she just jumped down from the falls and died there. So that was for Indians. That place was like end of the world. Right. So there is no life there. Right. So that's just the end. And so she jumped there, and that's become Niagara.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Cool, man. That's like your favorite, one of your favorite places you've ever been, yeah?
Well, definitely the most impressed, the place which impressed me the most. Yeah, of course, Niagara Falls.
Okay.
I visited from two sides, so American and Canadian, and I would say Canadian side much better.
Really?
To see, just because you see all the beauty of the falls, and on the American side, you're just standing on that beauty, and you just can't see that. You can feel it only by your feet, but you can just see all the picture. So.
So you got 4 movie scripts.
Yeah.
Any more offers? Any more funky offers?
Well, I've got one movie I took part on the audition for that movie a few days ago, and so I'm waiting for results. And that's gonna be like a Hamilton. You saw Hamilton musical? Well, it's historical and it's a rap.
Oh,
yeah.
Russian Hamilton.
Yeah, that's type of a story about Pushkin. I don't know what's gonna be, but I just tried to on that audition because, well, I like Hamilton very much, but I understand that it's gonna be a total different level, but I want to see how they want to film it. And
dude, where are they going to find that many Russian rappers, people who can rap? Surely the key component of Hamilton is it's in America, and there's lots of African Americans who are really good at rapping.
Yeah, but we got some Kazakh people who are just perfect at rap.
What about Gary the Gangster? Why don't you give him a call? No?
Yeah.
Kazakhs, you got some good Kazakh rappers.
Kazakh rappers, every person from Kazakhstan can do rap. That's a fact.
Yeah?
Yes. That's a fact. I mean, I'm not kidding right now. I'm telling you. If you're from Kazakhstan, you always got that. You always got this feeling that, okay, if my life one day will go wrong, I can anytime become an hip-hop idol. So I
That's a nice plan B to fall back on.
Yes.
Certainly.
Scripting it.
Yeah, so some of them are quite successful here, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
And these are the guys that mumble.
Mm-hmm.
They're mumbling.
No, they are very good in that, and it's not a kind of mumble rap that just sounds like mumble rap, because on one of his interview he said, well, there was no any idea for me to create mumble rap style.
Right.
I just always tried to sound good, but that's how I can do that. That's just because I just can't do better pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so it's real life.
Okay. So you had the audition for the Pushkin Hamilton rap stage show.
No, it's
going to be a movie.
It's going to be a movie, yeah.
A movie about Pushkin.
Yeah.
And how can you not get it? Yours, like, there's no one else better than you, is there? Or really, how can they not give you the part? But you're not playing Pushkin.
No. I'm not like Pushkin. He were half African.
He was black.
Yes.
Pushkin. That's right, man.
So
he was.
Mm-hmm.
Was it his grandma or his mum?
His grandma.
His grandma was, from Ethiopia.
Yes.
Oh. That's right, man.
Greatest Russian
poet.
Yeah.
See, if he was born in this era, he would be a rapper.
Yeah.
He was a poet.
That's exactly.
You see that?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's do it. Shane, great to see you again, man.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Great to be here.
Hey, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, we will see you next time. Peace.